Good afternoon, everybody, and hello, and welcome back to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Hope you guys are doing great. It's great to be back here in Chicago. Even we just got back from another great little mini tour in Arizona. Boy, that was a hell of a lot of fun over there in Mesa in Chandler, Arizona this past weekend. So we've been running around. Hey, it's nice to be back. So we'll be laying low for a little bit, at least for another couple of weeks. So it's great. I'm glad you guys are tuning in today to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Today is Tuesday, March 22nd. Boy, this month is just flying by, isn't it already? I just thought it was March. Anyway, happy St. Joseph's Day to my Italian friends this past Saturday. I hope you guys are well. Chuck, we're at the bottom of the screen now. The new bottom of the screen got some new graphics now on the show. So thank you, our producer, April, for doing that. There's the Tony Ocean Show right there, folks. TonyOceanMusic.com. And to book the show, give us a call at 847-769-8609. Now, you can follow us down over there on Twitter as you can. We need some subscribers, more subscribers on the YouTube page, folks. So get up there, push that little bell that says ring, whatever it is, and subscribe. Join the channel. It'll be a good thing. Now, every show is brought to you by, let's not forget our good friends from McCampbell Law Group. Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, a statewide law practice that's client-focused and results-driven. If you want a good lawyer, honesty, he's going to do it right for you, man. You call my buddy Roy McCampbell. Give him a call at 708-275-5264. That's Roy McCampbell Group. And let's not forget other guys here that are our good friends from Airtight Windows. That's right, my good buddy Lou. Airtight Window Siding Specialist, family-owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. Give Lou a call at 708-788-5000. Perfect time to get those windows done now that the winter's coldest seems to be gone, and come in and fix those windows up so you get it all ready for all the great seasons in the Chicagoland area. That's Airtight Windows. And let's not forget our buddies from Don Esteban Cigars, Tarpon Springs, Florida. Get them hand-rolled, delivered right to your home. Give our buddy Javier a call at 727-366-7536. That's right, folks. And we're having a lot of fun today. It's Ocean's Pit. Let's not forget Trico Hair Experts, Anthony and Carmela out of Rosemont, Illinois, recreating great hair days. They do a great job, folks. 773-999-7888. It is showtime. Ocean's Pit. Let's go to war.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
Hey guys, how you doing? And thanks for sticking around today and joining us back here in Elk Grove Village Studios, right back from a pretty long 2 months. If you notice, we were on to Mexico a month ago, right? A month ago, and then for a little vacay, and then we went to our first little mini tour in Florida last week at the beautiful Venice Community Center in Estero, Florida. And then the following, we just got back, folks. We left Thursday on the 17th, and we stayed at the beautiful Sheraton Wrigleyville in Chandler, Arizona. It was just a great little. We got there early, which was good. We got in a day before. I need to thank Elizabeth Paulus. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank Big Mike Nanoff and his brother Johnny, and of course Richie Villa from Vienna Hot Dogs, Chicago Hot Dogs up in Chandler, for putting this Chicago West Fest together. Number one, it was a big giant success, and it's just fantastic how it all put together. So the Thursday we checked in and we laid by the pool all day, just kicked back. We did nothing. The Rat Pack guys came in, and it was a lot of fun spending some time there. And then Friday we had our first show at a place called Hobnob, which is in Chandler, Arizona. And it was a regular bar, hold maybe about 100 and something people. And Jim McMahon, of course, of the Chicago Bears, was kind enough to be there. And he said hello, everybody. Got my signature here. We're going to be giving away a chance for you to win this week. If you're interested, we're going to give away a chance for you to win the Jim McMahon autographed magazine. We're going to be able to give away one of the Ocean Pit listeners a chance to win that. But he was a sweetheart, and he just got back from broken foot surgery. So it was a little eerie, but he still showed up, still did what he had to do. still shook hands, took pictures with everybody. So the Rat Pack went on. It was fantastic. And then it was also a great Chicago White Sox legend, the great Bill Melton was there. We're also going to give a chance for you guys to win this picture here, autograph picture, coming up this week for Bill Melton, former White Sox. And also he was also known when he went to the Angels, if I'm correct, when he was traded to the Angels, he was sleeping with Barbara Eden of I Dream of Jeannie. So I go, Mr. Melton, I love you as a Chicago White Sox, and I just want to say that, hey, you were hitting Jeannie. I Dream of Jeannie. He goes, how was Barbara Eden? And he went like this. He did the Jeannie thing. I go, so next on your bucket list, you got to go hit Bewitched. You got to hit Elizabeth Montgomery. So he was fantastic. So we're going to give away copies. We're going to give you a chance to win the Bill Melton signed autograph and the Jim McMahon signed magazine. So it was a great event, and we're going to be giving away that sometime Thursday with my lovely wife, Laura. So, Gary Woods, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing way better. Bobby Z, of course, Chicago guy, passed away. Our prayers go out to Bobby Z and his family. He was a great guy. Carol, how you doing? Helen Tenuta. Nancy, Yolanda, happy birthday yesterday to my good friend Yolanda. I hope you had a great birthday, honey. And everybody, Dick Sayed, met for people down in San Antonio and listen to you daily, and they think you're the greatest. Well, thank you, Dick Sayed. Thank you, my good friend, and hope you had a good time, whatever you're doing. Yes, we're going to say prayers to my good friend Felicia, folks. And that's, we'll just get on that right now real fast. Felicia, our good friend, of course, Musco, or Musco, and how you pronounce it. But Felicia has been watching the show, him and his lovely wife, Rosa, since we started. And they've been following my career for a long time. And he was going in for a surgery on Monday. Something for his heart, and that one's successful. But then with the recovery, in his recovery process, it went into a stroke. Some blood clogs in the brain. He's doing a little better. But our prayers, please, just go out to a good friend of all Chicagoland entertainers and a big supporter of Ocean's Pit and the Tony Ocean Show. Felicia and lovely, beautiful wife, Rosa, our prayers go out to you guys. Isn't it crazy? You go in for one thing and then it's just nuts. So our prayers go out to Felicia and Rosa. So please send them out some prayers. Danny Raimondi, how you guys doing? Luann, Tony Toto, it's great to be back. We'll see you at JC Pub tomorrow. Well, thank you. I'll tell you about that. Now tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we have a busy week now that we got back from Chandler, Arizona, with a beautiful anniversary special. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and it was great, doing what we did. And again, and then the Saturday night we did the festival on the 18th. It was the actual fest with 30 different vendors, between all the different vendors, of food vendors, and they had to be in all the different bands. You had a Tom Petty band, which was good. Had a blues guy that was good, blues band that was good. Had a Chicago tribute band who also did Survivor and REO, and that was great. And they made some good money for a College Bound organization for the kids. That's what both events were about. College Bound was the name of the organization for the kids that they flew us down. So it was great. I want to say cohorts to Bill Saratella, and I want to say cohorts to Elliot Winbush and for my cohorts. But I also want to put a special tribute. A special shout out to my buddy Jerry Jams Renda. Jerry Jams Renda has been my friend, and you guys all know Jerry. He came out on his own dime. He made a little work vacation out of it, and he came out and he did an incredible job putting together the sound and everything for us on Friday at the Hot Knob Club, and then Saturday working the festival. So Jerry's still in Arizona. He's coming home today, I think. So my prayers, I just want to say, Jerry, I love you, brother. And thank you for coming down and helping, supporting Ocean's Pit and the Ocean's Rat Pack in Arizona. So thank you, Jerry, for that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Joey and Cindy Spins, I want to thank you guys for meeting us both nights. They were there. And it was great seeing some great friends that people I've not seen in so long from Elmwood Park. Val Smith and Shelby from Elmwood Park. It was great seeing you guys. Julia Dano, of course, from Chili's. So it was really, really cool seeing old friends that I've not seen in a long time who now live in Arizona. So they came to the festival, and it was a lot of fun. So it worked out really good. Robert Provenzano and your lovely wife, Janice, celebrating 57 years. Congratulations, you guys. God bless you, man. God bless you. Michael, yes, my buddy from Hardcore Italians. Yes, we need to chat. And I will call you, Michael, right after the show. Hardcore Italians, Chicago, absolutely. Rosa, my dear friend, my prayers go out to Felicia and you. And he's a strong man, and hopefully everything will be better, my dear. Please, prayers go out to your family. All right, Ocean's Pit, the little show. So it was great turnout, and the food, it was Arizona. It was nice. Something about the hotel was really weird. The Sheraton Wrigleyville, you can throw a rock in the Cubs park. It was Cubs Sox, I guess, 3 days, home games. But because the hotel is so short-staffed, even during spring training and Cubs opener, even during Sox opener and spring training, they were still short-staffed. The hotel cannot serve food unless it was a home game. Cannot serve food unless it was a home game at the Sheraton. Giant pool. Nobody came out to help the pool, of course. But you got breakfast every morning. Arizona is owned by the same family that yeah, that's true. They own the one in Palatine and Crystal Lake, Richard. You're absolutely right. Thank you for that. And it was very nice. The food was great, and it was very cool. But we're talking about the hotel here, the Wrigleyville Sheraton, that you couldn't serve food unless there was a Chicago Cubs home game in a hotel. Even with spring training and Cubs first game, you figured that this people would want to go to work, but I guess they don't want to work in Arizona either. Isn't that horrible? Emo, how you doing? Yes, God bless Felicia, our good friend. So, also today's the first day of spring, or yesterday was. It looks like already we're getting a little showers and the spring is here. But I just need to thank everybody that helped us. And then a surprise was Saturday night, the show's almost over, and in comes our daughter, Nina and Eric, who just got engaged, who were in Arizona too at the time. It was not purposely done. They booked their trip before I got the gig in Arizona. So they ended up showing up. Maybe the Cubs trading them away with all the good players. Yeah, there you go, Richard. Hey, I don't know. I know the Sox won the first 2 games. I don't know after that. I didn't pay much attention, not being a Cub fan or a Sox fan. But hey, thanks, Ronnie. I appreciate that, guys. I hope you guys got great seeing some of the great videos that were there. But Arizona was fantastic. And like I said, folks, Thursday we're going to give away a copy of an autographed picture of the great Bill Melton that used to be with the White Sox. And, of course, a great autographed picture of Jim McMahon signed here. So we're going to be giving away copies of both of these on Thursday when you watch the show with me and my lovely wife on Thursday. So, yeah, Arizona was fantastic. Now, our next road trip is going to be Sunday, the 24th of April. Ocean's Rat Pack will be heading out to St. Louis, where we're going to bump into our good buddy Everett Dean, Elvis Presley. So it's Rat Pack meets Elvis. It's going to be at the Casa Loma Ballroom. I'll be giving you more information about that, ladies and gentlemen. And also, folks, what's really important, of course, we got our 30th anniversary bash. Tony Ocean, 30 years in the business, folks. And I'm proud to announce I've been pushing it on Facebook and social media. I'm pushing it here. It's going to be Sunday, May 29th at the Des Plaines Theater, produced by Ron Onesti and Nick Sahajas and his big 8-piece band. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Go Yankees. That's right, Craig. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're introducing the different people that are joining the show. And I've already mentioned a bunch. This morning, of course, Nick Sahajas will be fronting the 8-piece band. But there will be members of the main event band. There'll be Tony Toto, Danny Ramonde. There'll be Regina Karma. There'll be Antti Napolitano coming in. It's going to be Daryl Amistad, Jeff Debray. They're going to be making some appearances and playing in different songs. But of course, we're going to have the lovely Kim Peterson LeFew. We're going to have Denise Tomasello. We're going to have Ocean's Rat Pack, Bill Saratella, Elliot Winbush, and Jack D'Amico, who started with me in the original Chicago Rat Pack, joining us. The Jersey Girls made an announcement. They're going to be joining us. And another one we're going to announce today and tomorrow on social media, John Vincent. That's right, John Vincent, man. You see him singing the national anthem at all the Cubs games, but he's a great Sinatra crooner. He plays all over, folks, and me and John have been friends for 30 years. So I'm excited about that. Also, Mojo's Jukebox will be there, my brand new rock band, Mike Restivo, and of course, Marty and the crew. Of course, the Dream Police, Nick Tahajas, Tommy Burke, Mark Shealy, Billy Hall, tribute to Cheap Trick, Matt Cassane, funny man, Matt Cassane will be there. It's going to be a great event of great friends and people I've been close to for 30 years, people that I've been like, in my business. And we still have a couple more. I'm trying to work out some stuff to bring out some more. But the show is going to be Sunday, May 29th at the Des Plaines Theater. Go to oshows.com and get your tickets. oshows.com, Sunday, May 29th. So I'm sorry you won't be there. Danny Massey, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're well. I'm glad. I hope you guys can make it, and folks. And if you can't, we appreciate it. Just your support that you've been giving us. So it's nice to be home. Now let me give you my schedule for this week. Boy, do we got a busy one. Now tomorrow will be a JC Pub in McCook, Illinois. That's a 7:00 hit. 7:00 hit. That is JC Pub. It's going to be with Jerry Jams Renda. Now Thursday. This Thursday's the return of Rhino Ryan. That's right. Rhino makes his return this Thursday at Taverna on Division in Melrose Park. It's a 7:00 hit. Ryan will be back on this Thursday, and then he'll be back full-time along with Jerry and Jeff and Daryl starting in April. So, Rhino coming back this Thursday at Taverna on Division. Hope you guys can make it. Friday, returning to Chicago Prime Steakhouse after missing for 2 weeks. So it'll be nice to go back. Saturday, we'll be at Villaggio in Roselle, along with Danny Raimondi, Tony Toto, and, of course, Jerry Jams Renda in Roselle. That's Saturday. And Sunday, we'll be at the Broken Oar up in there, Antioch, Illinois. The Broken Oar this Sunday with Jeff Dubray and Tony Toto. Now, that show starts at 2:30. 2:30. This Sunday, the 27th of March. All right. A lot of stuff. And then we come home and, our son, our oldest son, Tony, we've already got 2 little baby dogs. We got Mia and Bella. He just picked up a new dog. It's a Frappadoodle or whatever you call him. A brand new dog named Zoe. It's a baby, but it's big. So he picked him up yesterday from Indiana. So now we have 3 dogs at the house. And he's just, he flops all over the place. He's very friendly. Beautiful dog named Zoe. And joining the Bosch, Fank, Ocean, Carrara family. So very, very cool. Kathy, how you doing? Debbie, I hope you're doing well. Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. So don't forget. Now let's talk about some stuff. Wow. I can't get over how great that festival was. And they're going to do it again next year. And we were asked to come back again next year in Arizona, March. It's going to be during St. Patrick's Day weekend, going up there, St. Patrick's, St. Joseph's Day. So, again, we'll be back in the Arizona area next year at the same time. So we're excited. Also, Mojo's Jukebox, my new rock band. I like to try and reinvent myself every couple of years because I think you have to do that. And I got Ocean's Rat Pack. I got my own show. We got the Dream Police with Cheap Trick. But I always want to do songs that I always like to do, like besides Cheap Trick and Rod Stewart and the Babies and John Waite and Slade and Bryan Adams and Eddie Money, Loverboy, Boston, Journey, Chicago, all the great songs that we grew up in the 70s and 80s, So the band is Mojo's Jukebox. And we're going to do a show coming up Thursday, April 14th at Riley's Ale House, 7:00. It's going to be a great show. So get your butt over there. It's a little old time rock and roll. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tony Toto, what's up, my good friend? Madonna Mia. Yeah, that's right, Tony. I will see you this Saturday and Sunday, Mr. Tony Toto. So, like I said, a lot of people being announced for the 30th anniversary special. It's going to be a lot of fun. Broken Heart, yes. Well, what I did was I tried to get some of the members of Broken Heart. I couldn't, But I got Marty and Michael, who were Mistaken Identity, who still are, who are on the road right now with the band Chicago. They're opening for Chicago. And they also do about 4 or 5 shows with them so far in the next couple months. And I've known Mike for 30 years. I've known Marty. I know of Marty, but we never were close. But now, so they used to love coming to see Broken Heart when we first started. So I'd love to get some of the Broken Heart guys. But, I don't know. John, I think, still plays. I don't think Rick plays. I don't think Mark plays anymore. I don't know if Scott plays anymore. So right now it's Broken Heart meets Mistaken Identity, doing a lot of songs that we probably would have done back in the day. So I'm excited about that. It'd be a lot of fun. All right, let's talk about some news. We got some news. First of all, today is Happy National Laugh Day. And if you guys can go out and laugh, please do, because we need everybody to laugh. We can't hurt to laugh, folks. So happy National Laugh Day. Another spot, I want to say hello to my good buddy Richie Villa from Chicago, who got me and the Rat Pack involved in this thing in Arizona, this festival, Chicago Fest West. He tried to do it LAD 2020, but he was having some problems with the Arizona people, the different promoter. So, of course, a Big Mike from Champaign, Illinois, and his brother Johnny from Mega Events teamed up with Richie, and they put this festival together. But let me tell you something. Out of all the food lines, all the food vendors, they had over 40 food vendors at this festival this past weekend. Over 40. White Castle. I mean, they had a beef guy. I mean, they had, all different stuff. Richie Villa's Hot Dogs from Chicago had the longest line. Richie had to stop serving because he ran out of food. So his line, if you look at my Facebook page, was around. I mean, it was just everybody wanted that Chicago Vienna hot dog and beefs and pizzas. Richie's the best. So again, my hat's off to my friend Richie for that so much. Thank you. All right, let's talk about some stuff here, folks. May the best day of your past be the worst day of your future. I love it. And these quotes you guys have been sending me in, I'm a little slow. Hear about Pfizer, ladies and gentlemen, coming up with no more shots, but now the new Pfizer pill. The Pfizer pill, which you will take if you need to take that shot, whatever. Now they're saying that the COVID-19 is supposed to be some seasonal thing. But then, some places around the country are still having it. I'm going to tell you that on the airport, a lot of people people with the masks and stuff. They were still stuck on the plane, and they were still stuck right away in the airports, even though the Senate has passed to ban the masks 57-40. The Senate's passed it. They're still waiting on the House to see what happens with that. So, and another thing that happened to us too now, unfortunately, when we left 2 days into our trip, Mama D is back in the hospital again, trying to go to the bathroom. And I won't get into details, but so our prayers can go out to that. Please, to Mama D again, for prayers. Man, she just can't get a break, this poor woman. So prayers to Mama D, and prayers to, like I said, my good buddy Felicia and my good buddy George Tart III in Wisconsin. Just did his first thing of chemo. I just talked to him this morning. Another friend, Karen Shapico, and a good friend, Susan Giambroni. All my friends out there that are going through any problems right now, and Mama D, our family. So, Mama, I love you, honey, and I hope you're well. I hope you get better. Yeah, it's crazy. You get to that age and stuff, just nuts, just nuts. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you all. I appreciate it very much. When someone says you can't do it twice and take a picture. Everybody, sometimes in your life, when I say, you'll never be able to do that. You can't do that. Bullshit. Do it. Do it twice and take a picture of it to shove it down everybody's throats. Don't let anybody tell you can't do anything. It's out there. Remember, we all have the same 24 hours in the day. Same clock. We all have 24 hours. And one day can make everything change. One day. Like our son Tony was looking for a brand new job, because he had, a bunch of jobs. He wants to find the right one. So he's thinking about getting this dog, and the minute people said, Tone, you're going to get this dog, and bam, next thing you know, you're going to get a full-time job. So all of a sudden, bam, he gets the dog, and the day after, the next morning, now he's going to go. So this is unbelievable. So two things for Tony. He got a beautiful dog, and he got himself a job that he's, starting off with, but he's happy. So that's good. Thank you, Eric, too, for putting that out there. Thank you, Kathy Kenneth. Hope you're doing well. Another thing I need to say, I want to say thank you to Pat and Kathy Splatro. Pat, I've known for many years, Pat Splatro, and then Kathy was my insurance lady 30 years ago. So Kathy ended up marrying Pat. They moved to Arizona, and they come to town, and every time they come to town, they bring a bottle of Jack. So they couldn't come to my birthday. They were supposed to come to my birthday party in Chicago, but because of Pat wasn't feeling good, so they couldn't come. So here we are in Arizona, and Kathy made a point to come during the day, meet us at the pool, and bought us another giant bottle of Jack Daniels. So Kathy and Pat, thank you so much. And of course, we opened it and enjoyed it at the pool. So it was good. It was it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Very good. Jerry Jams is here. So I would just mention you, Jerry, when you got it. I didn't know if you were flying or whatever you were doing. I think you were coming home today. But I just need to say thank you to Jerry Jams Renda for coming out on his own, took the initiative on his own and came out to make sure everything was okay over there. Came out on his own dime and helped out. And it was a big help to us, Jerry. And I'll never, ever forget that. We had a lot of fun at the Sheraton drinking. I decided to get rid of my vacuum cleaner because it was collect a lot of dust. Yeah, there you go. So Jerry, thank you. But I'll see Jerry this Wednesday at JC Pub, and then we'll see him also on Saturday at Bellagio. So very good. Tonight, Midnight Run. There you go. Midnight Run. So tonight you were flying home. Thank you, Jerry, for everything, brother. And I will make that up to you, my good friend. Thank you so much, Jerry James. Taking things under his control, as Jerry does very well. Thank you, brother. All right, sometimes you have to give out false, and I've said this kind of quote before in my show, but I like to bring it up every 6 months or so, every 4 months, just to let everybody know. Guys, sometimes you have to give out a little false information to see where it leads. And I love that quote. You got it, buddy. Thank you. Yes, Midnight Run. You're going to have a lot of fun with that. Interesting stuff, folks. Good news, again, according to the NPR social media families, Parkland shootings, that happened a few years back in Parkland. The whole park people got killed. It was horrible. But the families are going to raise $125 million they were awarded, and rightfully so. I like to hear good news. True story, North Carolina, a man took his dog to the pond because he said he was a homosexual because he was a male screwing another male. That's suspicious. Now, see, you get a lot of crazy shit that's going on in this world. I'm waiting, Ronnie. Ronnie, we got to do something, man. Let me know whenever you're ready. I'm ready to do some fishing. But you're hearing all these crazy stories. How about little funny stories? How about some funny stuff? Elvis Costello, the great rock and roller Elvis Costello, and the great 70s pop band ABBA are going to tour together this summer. They're touring together this summer, but they're trying to figure out who should headline. So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be seeing, look for ABBA and Costello, and to find out who's going to be on first. Thank you, Tony Vincent. You got to love it. You thought I was serious. ABBA and Costello, who's on first? You guys might get it. How do I know? Good one, I have to say. Great quote, as that is. So now we got a new dog, and everything is good. Like I said, we're just trying to get our stuff together. Don't forget, May 1st, the St. Jude's benefit from Nick Hodges, and of course the crew. We're going to be back at the Arcada Theater. Tickets for that show, of course, is oshows.com. So a lot of stuff here tonight, folks. American, according to the Insider, this is happening, folks. Some of these American private schools are having some trouble when it comes to they're getting into some sort of consequences and stuff when they're trying to bring in Russian students. They're having some problems here. Michael Prisco, how you doing, my good buddy? Oh, Ellie Weingart. Ellie, great actress. She's the best, man. I hope you're doing well, honey. The best, one of the best Joan Rivers, and a great actress in her own right. Michael Prisco, another great crooner, originally from New York, now doing his stuff. Hope you're doing well. Keith, I hope you're doing well. Anyway, yeah, so some of these American private schools are getting little consequences and stuff when they bring in Russian students. I'm sorry, folks. I would take the slack. You can't do anything to help anything to do with Russia right now. Anything, food, drinks, whatever it is, you got to just bail it out. You got to get rid of this until it's all over. And maybe, I don't know, but this is just a story, you know. It is what it is. We got a bunch of birthdays, so let me see what we got. First of all, with Juliana Onesti, Ron Onesti's daughter, Juliana. So 17 years old today, Juliana. Happy birthday. How about the Money Man, one of the great singers of the 70s and 80s, my good pal, Eddie Money. Of course, Eddie has passed away, but Mojo's Jukebox does a lot of Eddie Money. So happy birthday to the Money Man shaker, Eddie Money. Hal Linden, better known as Barney Miller. I would still say Barney Miller was the greatest cop show ever on television. Barney Miller was exactly what a real police station is like. And that's why happy birthday, Hal Linden, also a great dancer, Broadway star, Hal Linden. That's right. Jimmy Vaughn of the Vaughn Brothers, folks, great rhythm and blues guitar player, Southern guitar player, celebrates a birthday. I think he was just at the Arcada Theater. I know Albert pushed something about that. So Jimmy Vaughn celebrates a birthday. Shelby Saratella. Bill Saratella in Ocean's Rat Pack, who plays Frank Sinatra, his daughter, and the family were at the pool with us all this past week, and it's Shelby's birthday today. So happy birthday, Shelby Saratella out there. John Sebastian, the man behind the Love and Spoonful, Hot Child, Summer in the City, and all these great songs. Plus, don't forget, he also did Welcome Back, the theme to Welcome Back, Kotter. Do you believe in magic? The great John Sebastian celebrates a birthday. How about Sting? And here he is, Sting, from the WWE, WWF Wrestling. Sting, legendary pro wrestler, celebrates a birthday today. How about Fred Rogers? Mr. Rogers, this past couple days, celebrated a birthday. Would have been 94 years old. Wow. Nicole Lawrence. That's right. Rhonda, our cousin Rhonda's daughter, Nicole, celebrated a birthday yesterday, 17 years old. So Rhonda had a little party at the house, and all the kids went. So happy birthday, Nicole. It was great celebrating with you. 17 years old. Kevin Dobson, better known as Crocker, from the TV show Kojak. He was Telly Savalas' right-hand man in the TV show Kojak. Crocker turned 79 years old today. How about the country of Italy? Celebrates 161 years old. To all the Italians and the country of Italy, happy anno, everybody. Happy birthday to Italy. 161 years old this past weekend, folks. So that's fantastic, I have to say. How about Captain Kirk? William Shatner celebrates a birthday, folks. Captain Kirk, William Shatner. Pop culture. Oh, God. Yeah. Roger Hodgkins, Supertramp, celebrates a birthday. And my dear friend, Sherry Mancini. Happy birthday, my good friend, Sherry Mancini. All right, folks, after 30. Oh, boy, something happened here. Hon, are you here? Look what happened to my screen here. Thank you. We value, respect your privacy. Screen is freaking out here. Saying thank you, hon. Sorry about that. After 31 years, Maury Povich has been canceled. After 31 years, Maury Povich show has been canceled. After 31 years, I'm still on. Thank you, my sister Natalie. I think something happened. Got off the screen there. I'm on. Anyway, so Maury Povich, if I'm pronouncing his name right, 31 years has been canceled No more Maury. Now, why does she keep Maury on and get rid of The View? Why that stupid show still on? Oh, what are you going to do? Anyway, a lot of good stuff. And like I said, I just can't, again, to think the great times we had in Arizona and some good stuff. Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. A lot of messages coming in. Again, prayers out to Felicia, our friend, if you just joined us. Went in for a little heart surgery treatment on Monday. After his recovery went well, but of course he got into a stroke, some blood clogs in the brain, but he's doing a little bit better. So Felicia, please, our prayers go out to you, my friend. And of course, Mother D, we mentioned early in the show. Again, hopefully she's feeling better, but she's back in the hospital. So hopefully everything goes well so she comes home soon. Ma, we love you. All right, what else we got here, folks? Now, this is bringing in a lot of heat. Murray shows too much drama like Springer. Yeah, too much drama. You know what, Jerry, though? At least it's a little fun. You know, it's great watching those shows because we can see how good our lives are when we watch these people on that show, see how miserable their lives are. So we need shows like that. Now, Richard, yeah, who's going to tell us who the father is now? There you go, Richard. How about that? You're absolutely right. Now, listen to this. According to the New York Post, now here's going to be something that's going to be a little on the line. A little, watch out, Tony, how you say this. And like I said, if anybody's got anything they want to say, give the story to me. I will say it. And it makes sense. Now, if you're watching swimming, you heard about this, the transgender swimmer Leah Thomas wins 50-yard for the 500-yard swimming thing. It wins. Transgender, which we all know was a man and changed into a woman in this particular case. There's a lot of hot shit going on with this particular topic, and here's why. And excuse me. First of all, let me just state my point here. It is what it is. When you want to do what you want to do with your life, that's your business. I was born a man. I'm going to stay a man. But there's people out there that were not happy of what they were born with. And hey, you got to do what you got to do. Life right now, it's crazy right now. So we are just trying to make sure that everything is well, and that's what's important to me. If you feel like this is what you're going to do, this is what it is. So I can understand it's bringing a little hot topic coming to, but here's the problem that people, if you did any study back about this. Now, this guy's birth name as a male, his name was William Thomas. He was a swimmer, but when he swam in the competition for men, he ranked 462. He ranked 462 as a male swimmer because that's what he was born as. Now he becomes a woman and he swims with the women, and he came in first place. Now she goes under. It goes up. I don't know what you call it, but it goes under the name of Leah Thompson. So you went from 462 when you were a man. Is that a good swimmer at 462? I don't know. I don't follow swimming. But now you become a woman. Lisa, it's not fair. It's not fair. Emo, it's not fair. It's not right. Now, as a woman, he comes first place. So William Thomas, coming in at 462 as a man, decides to get a sex change because he wasn't happy what he was with, became a woman, whatever the hell it is, and went swimming with the women. And I'm sorry, man, you came in first place. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's almost like, why don't you just get a woman? Look how long they took to just put the women as referees in football. And they're doing a great job. But why don't you just give a girl a football and have her join one of the football teams in the NFL, see how long she gets last till someone destroys her. It's not fair. So I can understand why there's some uproar here. You were ranked. You were not right changing their own teams. I don't know if they're going to have a team, Roseanne, on that. I understand where you're coming from there, but let's be honest. 462 he was ranked as a man. Now as a woman, he comes in. So what changed? I don't think he had the whole operation. There you go, Laura. You're absolutely right. I don't think they should be competing. You're absolutely right. I totally agree with that. Watching the girls NCAA was pretty funny. Yeah, Debbie, I can imagine it was funny. But then there you go. You got a point there, Jerry, too. If that would be racist if they had their own team. So you got to let people do things, but there's got to be a fair rule here. Technically, she is not a woman. Did he have the operation? Did he still have the breast and the penis and all that? Does he still have that? Or is that tucked under with some tape? Then it's not a woman. And you shouldn't be in the woman's race. You go in the male's race until you actually get what you're supposed to get done, until you clarify yourself as a woman. Hey, I'm not a doctor. I just know there's something not right here. And it's unfair. This is just me. And obviously, a lot of people that are listening kind of have the same thinking mind. And look, another guy. Then we go to this nonsense against with that Jussie Smollett, who gets released out of jail. Oh, Albert. That's right. So Jimmy Vaughn is this Friday. Thank you, Albert, from the Ron Onesti organization. Yeah, Jimmy Vaughn will be. It's his birthday today, but he is working at the Arcada Theater. That's right. Totally unfair, Debbie. It's absolutely. Got to have the right package. Bump, Jerry Jams. That's good. But Jussie Smollett released from jail. Boy, did you see that? I think I mentioned this Friday when me and Laura were broadcasting live on Thursday or Friday was from the hotel in Arizona. He gets away. Oh, the little baby's crying. You know that if it was me and you guys, we'd be locked up still. We'd still be locked up. Unfair. That's suspicious. I don't know, but someone can tell me this. Someone told me, they came up and said, Tony, I was looking on social media and the Eiffel Tower, which is in Paris, got taller. I don't know why it got taller or how it got taller, but it's taller than it was. I should have did some investing here, but it's got the Eiffel Tower got 6 feet, 20 feet taller. So I don't know why. Smollett is a personal friend with Obama and Fox. You know, Jerry, I got it. You're probably right on that one. It is a joke, because if it was us, right, Lori? If it was us, we'd be in trouble. I knew that was coming. They did what they did for show and then released. Yeah, so what's the point? They did it, to please somebody for 2 days, and now the uproars again? It's just a bunch of bullshit the way this world is. And I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just a little crazy. It really is. Okay, according to 95.3, The Beach, a Florida man gets arrested at a public, which is like a grocery store in Florida. I think it's in Wisconsin too. I don't know if we have them out here in Chicago, but we do in Florida. I know that. So this gentleman, of course, takes pictures of women's upskirts. Somehow or another, he has some camera that can take pictures of women when they're walking in the grocery stores, and so they can get pictures of underneath the woman's dress, and they get arrested. First of all, I think there's a person to do that is a little senile. He's a little fucked up. Okay, perverted isn't the word for it. You know what's more perverted about it? The technology he needs to do to actually get the camera underneath so they can see the upskirt, what's underneath the skirt. That is more crazy, because someone actually has to take the time to figure that all out before they actually take the pictures. Daryl Armanstad, the professor. What's up, brother? Daryl will be part of our 30th anniversary special. We got more dates coming up for my pal Daryl. The world is nuts, Kathy. Like I said, so when the guy takes the picture, right, Jerry, when he takes a picture of underneath a girl's skirt at a grocery store, or wherever this is, this happened to be in Florida. This guy gets arrested. All right, so he takes the picture, but it's bad. The guy's a little sicky, but just the technology that he has to do. How does he get the camera to take a picture of a woman underneath her dress without her knowing? Is it on the shoe? So the mastermind he's got to come up with that is even more sicker than the actual event that he does. They are claiming the Eiffel Tower got taller because engineers added a new communication top. Oh, almost 20 feet, 6 meters. Thank you, Christina. I knew my scratch was a little written too can't read my own writing, but thank you, Christine. So that's why the Eiffel Tower got taller, because engineers added a new communication antenna, top 6 meters, almost 20 feet. Thank you, Christine. Learning something new every day. Feels like Ed McMahon's Carson prodigy. Yeah, it's a little crazy, but this guy got arrested, and good. All right. Now, these new things called emojis, if I'm pronouncing this right, on social media, emojis. Like you send a picture of a guy smiling, or a picture, on Instagram or different, when they ask, they send a heart or whatever, a flag or whatever it is. They have so many different ones. I remember when I first got my phone years ago when they had it, it was just basic stuff. It was a heart. It was like a prayer. It was someone clapping, a birthday cake. And now they've got so many different of these things called emojis that you send. You can send one that says heart, and then when the guy turns it on, or a woman turns it on, a bunch of hearts show up when it's, I love you or something. But I did not realize now there's an emoji out there, ladies and gentlemen, that has a woman or a man biting their lip, like, and people wonder what that means. Well, after we do a little investigation, that means a sexual hint, like, you're hot, or I like to give you a shot, or something. You're, that kind of stuff. So that's if you get one of these from somebody, this emoji, that's what it means, biting the lip. There you go. Jerry's a cactus because he's in Arizona. But I'm sure I think now I don't use those that much. I do every now and then, like the birthday and the heart and that kind of stuff. The glass, the bottle of whiskey or the glass. So anyway, this is what it means. And I'm sure a lot of people probably already knew that already, but because I'm so slow with this shit, I don't know. But that's what it means. Carol, how you doing? I will make my call today for you, Carol, about Saturday. I'm supposed to call them at 3:00 today, Carol. So I hope you're doing well, you and Dan. Anyway, so that's what that means. The emoji of a man biting his lip or a woman biting a lip. If you get one of those, that means it's sort of like a little sexual thing coming at you. Chris Minardi, another great Chicagoland entertainer, and he's going to be playing guitar in Ocean's 30th anniversary bash, part of Nick Hodges' band. Of course, Chris also plays with Good Clean Fun. He also plays with Nick Hodges' Billy Joel band, and been around a long time, the great Chris Minardi, so it's good. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, Chris, thank you for that. It's going to be good. All right. Good news, folks. I want you guys to really Linda, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Sad to hear this. Yes, it was sad about Bobby Z. All right, guys. Great news. Men and women that are watching. Guess who's going to step down from his current position? Guess who's going to step down from his current position? Are you ready for this, folks? Dr. Fauci. What a joke this piece of garbage is. He's stepping down. No shit. You should not step down. You should fall down those stairs. Run down those stairs, Dr. Fauci. Now that the Democrats don't need you anymore, you're stepping down to spread the word because of what they say and what you believe. Yes, bye-bye, Fauci. And I'm sure a lot of us, yay. I can see by the enormous response how many people were so happy with that. Fauci was a farce. Absolutely was a farce. Listen, I'd rather listen to Dr. Pepper or Dr. Feelgood than listen to this guy telling us about, yes, he was a quack and he got paid by the Democratic Party to say what they needed to say to send the message. Dr. Fauci, bye. Go step down. Take the Biden's wife to the doctor. Take her with you. Sorry, folks. Is what it is. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. You know what? It's time for another quick sponsor. And you know what? We're not forgetting my good buddy Sal from Deutz Power Center. Deutz Power Center, Great Lakes, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Give my buddy Sal a call at 224-276-6550. That's Deutz Power Center. And let's not forget my lovely wife's company, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. If you've got a credit card company, you got a company that's working with credit cards, Laura will help you cut those rates in half. You know why? Because she owns the company. So give Laura Ocean Solutions a look at laurasolutions.com. That's right, folks. And don't forget, folks, if you're looking for a fundraiser, a nonprofit organization, folks, who tries to raise a little money for your organization, Portillo's is here for you. Once you decide to go with this situation with Portillo's, folks, wherever they decide to have the fundraiser at, anything they sell over $200, you get 20%. I'm sorry. Anything they sell over $200, you get 20% of the proceeds that goes to your organization. So if you're interested, reach out to our son, Joe Fink, at 224-636-3646 or go to jfink@portillos.com. Get right on the board there, folks, because that's what it's about. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. We're having a lot of fun this week. It's great to be back in town with a lot of good stuff coming up. Yeah, cannot wait to play with you. Chris, can't wait either, buddy. I appreciate that very much. So Dr. Fauci is stepping down. American Airlines, folks, will be the first airlines to bring back booze on flights starting the 18th of April. American Airlines is the first one to start bringing back booze on the flight. And nothing wrong with having a little drink when you get on the plane. Relaxes you a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, American Airlines is the first to do that. United Airlines is the first one to bring back non-vaccinated employees to the airlines. Things are trying to get back a little bit normal. Seems like it's moving slowly but surely, but congratulations to American Airlines bringing back booze on their flight. I don't know how many people actually drink on a plane. To the pool in 74 degrees. 74 degrees. Okay. Jerry, it was great on the pool. And you noticed that we were all there smoking and laughing and singing Mob It. Jerry bought a little boom box thing on the pool. So he was cranking mob hits. And of course, us, 15 of us, but everybody around us thought we were a bunch of whack jobs. A bunch of Italians smoking cigars, having a great time, drinking, of course, and playing mob hits at the pool while we're waiting to order for pizzas and stuff. Oh, my God. But the lady made a big tip, she said. She goes, you're one of our biggest tippers this week. So what does that tell you? So you got to take the loud a little bit, the good with the bad. Someone might complain, but the lady she made a fortune. So that was good. Besides what Jerry bought and Bill bought and everybody else. So it was good. It was a lot of fun as it was. Here, folks, here you go. Oh, my Bluetooth speaker. They enjoyed it. Yes, they did, Jerry. Now, listen to this, folks. Kamala Harris, another one of our favorite people, folks. Kamala Harris's husband got COVID. I'm sorry about that. But Kamala Harris did not get COVID. See, even she's so bad that COVID wants nothing to do with her either. Thank you, Mindy from Joliet, Illinois, for sending that. I love that, Mindy. We're going to laugh about that all day long. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. We already know about Senate passing the bill for daylight saving time, so we don't have to more worry about that. I'm happy about the hour less and the hour gain. Forget it. Just keep it the way it is. Pina, you thought that was funny? I thought so, too. I thought that was funny. And then, of course, here it is again. The U.S. Senate vote 47. They won the vote 47 to 40. I'm sorry, 57 to 40. The U.S. Senate won the vote to ban all masks on public transportation. That's taxis, Uber, whatever, planes. But the only problem is the House has not voted yet. But the Senate has passed it. They won it 57 to 40. No more masks. So we'll see what happens. 3 million refugees, ladies and gentlemen. 3 million refugees are running away from Ukraine since Russia started. 3 million people fled Ukraine since Russia invaded. And our prayers still go out to everybody out there in Ukraine. And it's just horrible. More clocks changing the time. Yeah, right about it, Jerry. we both absolutely. Hope you guys had a good St. Joseph's Day last Saturday. We were in Arizona when that happened, and I hope a lot of fun with that. Pat, we already talked about Pat Splato. Again, happy 57 years to Robert and Janice Provenzano. 57 years to General. Happy 50-year wedding anniversary. God bless you, my good friend. Now, it's so bad. Back in the day, you always heard the story that you can send, if you had like extra money coming in, and of course, if you're a millionaire, they would bring it all to these Swiss banks to hide the money so nobody can catch it. Well, look, Switzerland is changing around now, ladies and gentlemen. They're changing their point of views. They're changing some stuff, folks, because they have $200 billion in Russian cash stashed in Switzerland, the Swiss banks, that will not give to Russia. So Switzerland is holding $200 billion. That's B as in boy. $200 billion in Swiss banks accounts. That these are money that's owned by the Russian people, and they're not getting their money. So I'm sure they're getting really pissed off. But Switzerland seems to be changing their rules a little bit about who they're letting in. But obviously they took the money. $200 billion. Unbelievable. I want to thank Hardcore Italians, my buddy Michael, for giving me the Hardcore Italian t-shirt, which we wore at the pool. And, of course, Hardcore Italian shorts that Danny gave us. I had the whole setup on. Had to take pictures. Hardcore Italians had over 1 million followers. They have different one, Hardcore California, New York. Of course, check out the one from Chicago, Hardcore Italians. Find it, like it, push it, support it. Hardcore Italians. We got some news coming up for you, which we'll tell you more about tomorrow about our Lake Geneva summer concert series. We're going to have a bunch of stuff happening in Lake Geneva this summer. We got a little surprise and a little good news and a little bad news, but we'll explain that to you tomorrow about our gigs in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. We have over 5 or 6, 7 dates this summer in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. So we're going to tell you something very interesting that's going to be coming up on tomorrow's show. Guy, 57 years. Isn't that great? Unbelievable. How about coffee drinkers? Now, I know coffee, there's so many people that are drinking coffee. I drink 1 cup of decaf every day. You know why? Just so my throat's not raspy when I wake up in the morning. That's the only reason why I drink a warm cup of caffeinated. Because if I drink regular coffee, I start shaking. Here, folks, now what they're saying here about now, coffee is not addictive for you coffee drinkers out there. But it could become a dependency. And there's a lot of people say, oh, I need my coffee, or I can't make it this morning. You know? So there's a lot of people that probably drink that coffee. A lot of people love their coffee. But now they're saying it's not addictive, but it is definitely people relying on it. 400 milligrams, whatever it says a day. That's almost like 4 cups of coffee you should have only. But it can also have some side effects, coffee is saying. Brain fog, headaches, nausea, irritability. So there's some stuff that we're drinking too much coffee. And I don't know, there's a lot of people that drink coffee. They can't start their day without coffee, which is kind of sad, to be honest with you. It's almost like with me, my cigar. We got to go out and smoke, whatever it is. Or if you're a cigarette smoker, first thing you do, you have to have your cigarette. You have to have your cup of coffee, or your day is done. Now, does that include if you're not working for the day? I know it needs to get you up and energy to go to work. But if you're not working and you're just sitting home all day, do you still need that cup of coffee and the cigarette? I don't know. I was a cigarette smoker years ago, but I have not smoked cigarettes in many years. I smoke a couple of little cigarettes that Jerry has. Can't have my coffee just 1 mug in the morning or I'll have a headache. Okay. Now, Christine says she has to have the coffee or she'll have a headache. Now, people say if you drink too much coffee, you get a headache. So, I don't know. A little crazy as it is, we are almost coming down. It is time coming down to the end of the day, end of the hour. We want to thank our last sponsor, of course. Let's not forget my good buddy, Patriot Funding Incorporated, Dave Antonelli, who was up in Tennessee this past weekend, and now he's in Knoxville seeing his daughter, Brianna, and working on getting Brianna tickets for Lollapalooza. We're working on that for her friends. So anyway, Patriot Funding Incorporated. Right here, commercial money lending at its finest. Give Dave Antonelli a call. Get you whatever you need for any financial needs. He's the guy. Dave Antonelli, right out of Roselle, 630-675-4730. Thank you to our sponsor, April, again today for changing the screen. We got our logo back. We got the bottom of the screen back a little bit so it looks like the newscast or something on the bottom. Very much so. So we want to thank you all for that. Also, folks, check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. To book a show, give us a call at 847-769-8609. Every show is brought to you by our good friends from McCampbell Law Group. It was great seeing Roy's wife at the pool. Oh, my God, that was a good time. And my old friend Rob Bonacorsi and Jim Bonacorsi, one of my very first bands when we were a kid. Of course, they own Alpine Resort in Elmwood Park, Alpine Deli. Also, Rob Bonacorsi was with a band in Chicago for many years called Freddie Jones Band, who did very, very well. So it was great seeing those guys at the pool. Anyway, McCampbell Law Group, Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. So give my friend Roy a call at 708-275-4264. And forget the week. We got a great week coming up, folks. Get your butt down to JC Pub tomorrow in McCook, Illinois. Me and Jerry Jams, 7 o'clock. Thursday will be at Taverna on Division, 7 o'clock with the return of Rhino Ryan. Returns this Thursday at Taverna. Friday, me and my buddy Jeff Dubray will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock showtime. Saturday, we'll be at Bellagio in Roselle, off of Lake Street with Jerry Jams and Tony Toto, Danny Raimondi. That's going to be this Saturday, Bellagio in Roselle. Sunday will be at the Broken Oar, special Sunday show, 2:30 in the afternoon. Tony Toto and Jeff Dubray, come on out and support. Don't forget, folks, Tony Ocean's 30th anniversary show. Please go out and get your tickets. We're looking for a full house, folks. Sunday, May 29th at the Des Plaines Theater. Tony Ocean, yours truly, celebrates 30 years. The Jersey Girls, whole bunch more. John Vincent, more great acts. Rat Pack, Dream Police, all your favorites are going to be there. Next to Hodges and the band. I'm excited. Go to oshows.com. That's oshows.com. Sunday, May 29th. 30 years. You know what? To do this for 30 years for a living is a miracle because there's not too many guys that can do it. 30 years to sing and do what you love. Well, I am the most blessed person in the world to have that, to be able to do that. I know a lot of people go to work and they're miserable. They go to their job. They got to do just to eat. But to be able to go to a job and do that you love, I mean, there's good and bad days in every job, but we're very lucky. So I'm very proud and thank you all, you people who follow me through the years. And I'm just blessed, man. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great day. And thank you. Got my tickets? Well, thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. It's going to be fun. I am retired. I drink coffee in the morning. No smoking. Gave that up 10 years ago. All right, Patrick, there you go. Coffee, smoke, all that good stuff. Anyway, again, prayers to my mom, Dee. Let's get her home. Miss you. Prayers to my good friend Felicia, of course, who went in for a procedure on Monday on his heart. It was successful, but came back from the recovery with a stroke, with blood clots in his brain. He's doing better today, but our prayers go out to Rosa and Felicia. Of course, Felicia, my friend, God bless you. Also, my prayers go out to my buddy Donnie Morrison, wherever you are. I hope you're doing better. And my buddy George Tark III, first treatment of chemo. You're going to beat this, George. Karen Shapico, too. You're going to beat this, honey. All right, guys. Have a great day. In the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. God bless you all. Nick Hodges, the piano man. Take us out, brother. Take us out.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Happy spring.